When Anju loved being an elephant. She first came to America as a wee calf of only 5 years, bought and sold as a circus elephant. And although she's traveled untold miles since, her home these last 15 years has been this small patch of zoo grass. Now she's on the move again. Her mahout, or elephant caretaker, Vincent, chains her leg and asks her to walk up a ramp into the trailer truck. And even with her deep trust of Vincent, she holds fast, not budging her 8,000 pounds. "Come on, Anju," he coaxes, tugging at the chain. "Ease in, old girl. That's right, Anju. That's my girl." In his outstretched hand, he offers slices of oranges, her favorite food. He knows he can sway her with that sweet, tangy fruit. From the front of the semi-truck, Vincent reassures her in his velvety voice, "Don't worry, Ange. You're going to a better place." Through the trailer window, she sees the tall, spindly Carolina pines, rooted in their rusty red soil for the last time. Although old and tired now, she remembers. She remembers trees like these on her childhood island of Sumatra. There, in Indonesia, she was born some 50 long years ago, and there she and her best friend, Lalai, would give themselves glorious back rubs against the enormous orange-barked pines of their jungle. She often thinks of Lalai. Is she still there? So many oceans away, so many years away, or was she taken too? Anju was born under the star-blazoned night sky of Sumatra, and then Lali 1 night later. The matriarch, the biggest, strongest, and oldest female of their herd, welcomed them, caressing their heads and ears gently, gently, in her regal fashion. Ears waving and always trunk to trunk, Anju and Lali would travel and eat with their mothers and herd family for 18 hours a day. The soft jungle earth beneath their round feet. And as the two friends romped and rolled in rivers and mud holes, their dear mothers taught them the many uses of their amazing trunks. A hose to drink and spray with, a nose to smell and trumpet talk with, a vacuum for sucking up seeds and small fruits with, and a strong arm for picking up tiny things and big things. The rhythmic lapping waters of the surrounding Indian Ocean and South China Sea were their island lullaby. Closing their long lashed eyelids and lying together with their families, Anju and Lalai slept in the tall, ticklish grasses, heartbeat to heartbeat. Anju remembers those childhood days when she loved being an elephant. As she stands on the hard floor of the trailer truck, the chain clinks and clanks at her ankle. From the trailer window, Anju sees cars whiz by on the highway, and she remembers the clown cars in the circus. Round and round and round and round they'd spin, dizzying mix of color and noise in the grandstand ring. In that new and strange circus world, she remembers the constant travel from town to town in boxcars and trailers, and she remembers long hours chained to one spot, and she remembers learning the circus tricks. Some trainers were kind, but others used the bullhook. And from far away, her mother and Lali, Anju searched and searched for a new kind of family, one that spoke her language. The language humans could not hear. Low rumblings from deep inside their trunks, words shared to soothe their elephant souls. But every time Anju made a new elephant friend, they were sold to another circus, and she would once again stand alone, just as she did at the port of Sumatra all those years ago. Yes, Anju remembers her circus days when she searched for elephant friends. And now, where is Vincent taking her? Another circus? Well, she's too old for whips and tricks and rolling across America. Another zoo? Vincent has cared for her very well, but it was a solitary place with no other elephants to befriend her for all those years. Anju's heart had been lonely, although her mother and Lali have always lived in it. The semi-trailer jostles and sways, jostles and sways. Vincent almost sings to her. "Don't worry, Ange. You'll always be my girl. You're going to a better place now. No more worries." A day's journey later, the semi-truck finally stops. Far from her birthplace in Sumatra, far from the circus big top, and far from the zoo she had last left with Vincent, Vincent tugs at her chain, luring her down the ramp with more orange slices. A woman calls. "Hello, Anju. Welcome." She leads Anju into her own barn stall, where bananas, oranges, broccoli, and carrots brim over in a basket, waiting just for her. The smells of elephants are all around. Will they be friendly? Clank! William drops her chain to the ground and hugs her for the last time, saying, "Anju, I know you'll be happy here." Anju touches him with her trunk, and wiping tears from his eyes, he says, "Goodbye, Anju. I'll miss you, girl. But now you're free, finally free. You'll see, Ange. It'll be like going home again, in the wild, where you came from." Vincent is gone. The woman remains in her stall, offering fruit and talking to her. She is her new manhout now. An elephant, Elsa, comes to meet Anju. Will she be kind? Elsa approaches slowly, and the two rumble and talk, sniffing the air between them with open mouths. They touch gently with their trunks. Elsa is kind. Even with Elsa's tenderness, Anju backs into the corner of her stall, leery as the gate opens, inviting her to explore the long, stretching fields of never-ending green. She has been confined and chained to small spaces for nearly 50 years. This openness is too large, too looming. Elsa snorts, encouraging rumbles to Anju. The woman and others look on, wondering what Anju will do. And finally, 1 step, 2 steps, Anju slowly allows Elsa to lead her out of the stall. And walking shoulder to shoulder, they explore Anju's new home. Elsa showers Anju's skin with a protective spray of dust. Ears waving, Anju repays her new friend. In a pond, they splash, shower, and loll. Anju leads her head toward Elsa and is hugged back. To dry off, they walk to a sunny pasture in the tall, ticklish grass where other elephants rest. And there Anju sleeps, heartbeat to heartbeat, not only with Elsa, but an entire herd of elephants. Anju knows this is a place where she can be free, truly free, and where she will always love being an elephant.